This girl was seen by me, using the invisibility technique for the first time, just because anyone would fail in front of me. In order not to let her notice that I could see, I had to suppress my inner agitation and start pretending, but he played even more unscrupulously in front of me. Damn, this is even more uncomfortable than killing me. It turns out that 2.5 months ago, the world began to gush a lot when the global spirit was revived. Some can transform into summoned monsters, some can capture the 325 Emperor. It was once a space shuttle that directly awakened the brain. That's why even the top level of the Dragon Nation had to establish an organization to control. But these people look like fools in my eyes because I can't see these special abilities at all. Just as I was pondering, a burst of firecracker noise suddenly came from upstairs. It seems that someone in the Landlaurd's family has awakened their special ability and was knocked down by it. Just as I was about to go back to my room, a sight around the corner almost made my nose bleed. It was the Landlord's daughter, Rosalind, standing in front of me. She screamed when she saw me, and I scared her. Could he see people in invisible state? Seeing this situation, my brain is running fast. If the Landlord knows about this, I'm sure I will. I was about to behead her when I saw a Chico on the wall behind Rosalind. I immediately grabbed it, a big one, perfect for making wine. I said and turned to go to the room. But Zhao Lucy was following me, trying to confirm whether I could see her. After entering the room, I threw the gecko into the unfinished plastic bag. I don't believe that Zhao Lucy can tell who it is without unscrewing the bottle cap. Sure enough, Rosalind squatted down and watched for a long time, but couldn't figure out what was going on. But the shocked expression on Ye Liangchen's face when he turned the corner clearly saw that I was not good. I have to think of a way to test it again. At this moment, I'm watching the game on the side and there are 10,000 mud horses in my heart. Why is this living Buddha not leaving? He is swaying back and forth in front of me. I can't stand it. Say what? The next second, Rosalind was kneeling between me and the TV, trying to see my reaction. As he saw me still staring at the screen, he simply opened his arms wide, just as I was preparing for the final blow. The last selection of the competition made me ascend. At this moment, Zhao Lucy finally dispelled her doubts. It seems that this kid really can't see me, otherwise I would have been like this. He could still pretend. Definitely a ghost. Then a door finish was opened, and the subtitles were satisfactory. After making sure the door was closed, I sat down on the sofa, without strength. That was close. I almost kicked the bucket. Suddenly, there was a noisy commotion downstairs. It turned out to be Kido's group who came to pick up Zhao Lucy. The next second, Zhao Lucy suddenly turned to look at my room. I instinctively hid behind the window, just as I sobered up and dodged once. There was a hurried knocking at the door. As soon as the door was opened, I saw the landlord with a full face of red meat. After I came back, he grabbed me like a chicken and threw me out. I looked at him with a puzzled face. I am an honest person. Why would he want to throw me out? The landlord looked annoyed. My daughter just told me that you're living in our house. Makes her feel uncomfortable, so hurry up and take your stuff and get out. Damn it, I performed like this, but I was still discovered. How cautious is this Charlotte? Just as I was packing and worrying about accommodation, a small advertisement next to me attracted me. My luxury downtown apartment is only $251 per month. Wow, such price. I'm embarrassed to go out at night with so few needles. I immediately followed the address above to this luxury apartment, but it was pitch dark. A beautiful woman suddenly appeared and gave me a start. Bro, are you here to rent a house? Our house is very cheap, and if you don't have money, you can owe it first. After saying that, he was ready to take me to see the room. I was overjoyed. There are such good things, but the gloomy and weird atmosphere won't really be good. Yes, and there isn't even a light in the stairwell. The beautiful landlord seemed to perceive what I was thinking and immediately turned around to turn on the light. This is great. This is your room now. Looking at the spacious living room, my eyes immediately lit up. This is simply a palace compared to where I lived before. The rent really only needs $250. I signed the procedures on the spot without a word, and then the whole person was immersed in the joy of renting a cheap house. I didn't notice the beautiful landlord behind me, who was rushing towards me with 2.5 inches long fans.